Wow.
Oh, nice guy by Caldwell. Well, you know, this is pretty consistent, this O-line here. Haven't seen, you know, I've seen Wiggins and Caldwell and B-Stock out there the whole time. Ben with his tricky little throws, he's so good at doing.
Throwaway, that was from...
I don't know if he thought Caldwell was coming back to the disc.
Yeah, it looked almost like a miscommunication.
Yeah, because
he... a bad throw.
Yeah, he threw it out to that spot out there.
This got... Ooh.
Whoa, up to Mac for the goal.
Good quick reaction by Revolver there. Put the disc in play.
Yeah, so we're seeing a pretty tight line, you know.
He just picks up the disc.
Oh, Guarino moves up to the line, drops it down.
And now he's going to just...
29, picks it up, and that's got to be Bart Watson, isn't it? Yeah, that's Bart Watson. God, Team USA, this guy's been there. He's done that. Yeah, he's a smooth player. That's a smooth character. He's been doing this for a long time. Quick to recognize. Saw Mac open down there. Jacked it in there for the goal. And that's a break for Revolver.
The structure of the game not as changing, not as dynamic as some of the other divisions. This is looks like most of the time a vertical stack, putting it up deep.
That's going to hang up there for Andrew Fleming if he makes the play. No, he gets, oh, wow. Hung up too much. Fleming couldn't go for it. He had Caldwell coming in behind him, so he couldn't go for it. And it looked like Bo Kittredge there was able to come over the top and get to the spot before Caldwell. So here, watch this coming up here. So there's Fleming. He's like, okay, Caldwell, you get it. But no, unfortunately, there's a larger man behind him with bigger ups, and that's Bo.
Revolver puts it into play. Once again, that sort of L
nice
stack.
By Alien, but it just didn't get to the. Should have been a little shorter and a little bit to the side and not to the middle. So Caldwell here on Bo.
Disc is back in. Revolver pulling. You saw that again. There's foul call. You're seeing at the beginning of this point, or just at this moment, Revolver players in the middle of the field all pulling toward the closer sideline to get out of the way. There's 3 different players who were moving at the start of that accidental start of play just then.
So they're pulling to the near sideline to open up the far sideline is what you're saying.
Yeah, the whole middle is open. Look at that. There they come right over.
Yep. Now they got the whole other side. Wow, they're all on one
there
side.
It is. Oh, my
Huge
goodness.
Rip
completely open.
Wow. Boy, did he let that go. Oh, sending it back. I've seen Bo travel before on video, I think, but I didn't see this play, so I'm not going to make a
we'll get to see
call. I don't know, it looked pretty clean right there.
It looked clean from that angle.
Clean from that angle. Looked very clean from that angle. Anyway, it's coming back. Will he do it again? Will he pull what I call now the Brody Smith play? That is Fury, I believe. I think that was some of our Fury players, world champions.
And a swing
that
up.
little the little dishy flip up forehand. Scuba over the top. Back to Bo. Look at Bo in the middle of the field now. I haven't even really seen him go to the end zone yet. Pops it up over the top there. A little I-O backhand down the line. Nice. Oh, drop it to Bo. A little dangerous, but they make it work.
A lot of space deep. It looks like they're waiting for that deep cut.
Yeah, they really do have a lot of patience, and Sockeye isn't pressuring them. I'm not sure why exactly, but
yeah, it doesn't. They don't seem. Their D doesn't look as fired up as I've seen it.
Also, Win
in that semifinals, for example,
is around there a lot. Yeah, I mean it's still early in the game, you know.
No, I'm not saying 6-7. That's just a single point and a possession away right now, but.
Number 80 there is Taylor Casino, by the way, who's part of that handle there. So they have a pretty good rotation of guys there. Number 14 is
bid and score.
So Mike Taylor to see who got the score there. But a goal for Revolver, and it's another break for them.
Both teams very oriented internally toward bringing toward good communication within the team, giving people opportunities and so on. Both different personalities on the teams, but both teams are very interested in the long term, growing their team year after year.
Yeah, Sockeye is. I was talking about this earlier when I was live blogging from the Ironside game. I sense that Sockeye has a great brand. They've always had a great brand. They've had a great. It sounds silly, but they've had a great disc design. They got a great name. That looks like it might go out of bounds. No, it's coming in. So, and they've been able to. Oh, saw that coming. Whew, lazy throw. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. He just dropped 2 passes, you can almost say, because he should have caught the Callahan. That was wow. That was an amazing turn of events there. Nick Chapman just blows through the lazy Sockeye throw.
We'll see that.
Can't get the layout catch, and then here just softies it. That's when he should have laid out yet again. Unfortunate break for.
Disc is up already.
Wow, this is going to go right back to Revolver, though.
There's 6 men, 8 men under the disc.
What did I tell you? Back to Revolver. So what happens when you flip? There's no. That should be called back here. Yeah. The Revolver player is pointing at the other guy, saying, "You guys hit each other." Bart Watson saying no. Number 25, number 6 for Sockeye. That's Frank Barrich for Sockeye. Number 6, Phil Murray. Did you see it? What did it look like?
It was just out of the frame. It looked like a mess.
This is the right call for the disc to stay here. You can't really call too much of a foul. I didn't see somebody come crushing over.
No, it was a hospital throw.
Yeah. I mean, look, there's hospital throws, and yet you can still be fouled. You know what I mean? But I didn't see anybody jumping on someone's back. I thought they were all legitimately going to the disc.
And they didn't have to call the ambulance, so that's...
Yeah. So you can't even technically call it a hospital foul?
That's right.
Is that what you're saying? So number 29, that's Bart, of course. 40, Mac Taylor with the disc.
Revolver's chance to go up here.
Colorado.
Yeah, Revolver's got, this would put them up 3, which would be very significant.
Yeah, it seems like Sockeye goes down every first half of every game. That's too far.
Oh, that was really, I can't see what number that was.
Didn't really
Revolver
like that throw.
Faked forward, the Sockeye player bought it.
Didn't need
and
that
then
throw.
Went deep. The Sockeye player caught up, tried to catch up, but couldn't. But the disc was just couldn't quite. Revolver couldn't quite hold on to it.
Ashlyn Joa with the layout bid in the end zone. The throw from Mac Taylor. I'm telling you, I don't like that out and around. He's got it's so hard to lay that in there on that angle, and there's no need for that. You know what? If he's going to do that, put a hammer up.
Huh. Yeah.
Otherwise, you're throwing that to the short corner. He's throwing a back, outside in, bladey backhand to the far corner. Ooh, double helix.
Wow.
That was ugly. That was not pretty.
We've seen a couple rough throws by Sockeye in a row. It would be, if they get the disc again, they might want to call
it. It looks like Brenner just did this on purpose. I mean, honestly, like, okay, listen, we tried to give away your point, and you didn't catch the Callahan, and, karma says that we should just keep on throwing the disc away to you until you score. I mean, what does it look like to you?
It doesn't look like.
It doesn't look good.
From the very beginning, where they allowed that almost D, that they're not playing with the enthusiasm that we saw in some of the other games.
You don't need enthusiasm on offense, Bryn. What you need is consistency, good throws, and good decisions, and that's what they've been lacking.
Talking to Dave Bestock, he said one of the challenges that Sockeye has in general is, well, I'll paraphrase.
This is halftime, by the way, guys.
Oh, already?
Yeah.
6-9.
That was a 4-goal run by Revolver to take half 9-6.